everyone, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I will be showing you how to make a Etsy listing. If you like this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. I'll be uploading frequently on this channel, so please do press the bell icon next to the subscribe button to be alerted of when I upload. Okay, so now let's get on with the video. So, to create a listing, go over to the Etsy platform and press the show manager icon, which is on the right hand side and at the very top, which is right here basically. So press the shop manager, go over to listings, and add a listing. You now want to upload a photo of the image. So that's what I'm going to do now. Make sure that the image is as attractive as you can make it, because it's essentially what customers are going to see. I'm just going to wait actually for a few more seconds, because there are some other features that you could, alter in the photo. So yeah, this is what I mean. So once it's uploaded, you will see the photo pop up. So, I'm selling a daily planner printable, if you didn't know already. But yeah, you can actually crop the photo to make it as appealing as possible for the customer. So cropping will control how your full-size photo appears on the public listing page. So you can choose the ratio and you can crop like so. Okay, so now that we've uploaded a photo, we want to scroll down to listing details section. Okay, you want to give it a little title using SEO, so that your customers can find your listing, and then you want to, give it, and then you want to talk about the listing, a listing a little bit. So, for example, who made it? So you can say that I did. You can say whether this is a finished product or not, which in my instance, yes, it is a finished product, and I made it in 2020. There are also some other options as well. So, but I made this in 2020, so I'm going to choose 2020. You then want to go to the next section, which is, or next subsection, which talks about categories. I've already chosen calendars and planners, but essentially you just describe your item. So this is a daily planner, I suppose, like page. Okay, so they give you some categories to choose from, and you can just pick whichever category you resonate with the most, and that your listing resonates with the most. So I personally have picked calendars and planners. That's where I belong. So, and then you can choose some colors. Like, for example, if you have multiple colors that you're basically selling under one listing, choose wisely all of the colors that you are selling under the same listing. And then you can choose more colors if you wish. If you have secondary colors, go ahead and pick some secondary colors. And the occasion, so we have first birthday, anniversary, baby shower. We have all of these different occasions. So add whichever one that you think is what you're selling. So for example, if you're selling something about graduation, you're going to want to pick graduation so that your listing shows in the graduation section of Etsy, basically. So this is niching. This is called niching down. I'm selling calendars and printables and things like that. Sorry, I'm selling planner printables and and that's not really much of an occasion. Like, it's just a stationary item, so I don't need to pick any of the occasions because it's not for an occasion that I'm going for. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, just choose the category that you resonate with the most. Pick the celebration as well. This is the same. If you're making a printable for Independence Day, if you're making a Father's Day card, if you're making a Valentine's Day a card, if you're making a Thanksgiving card, you get the gist. Just, pick whichever one you fall under, or your listing creation falls under. Okay, so anyway. Okay, so then we have the renewal options. Each renewal lasts for 4 months or until the listing sells out. Get more details on auto renewal. Okay, so whenever a customer pays and purchases your item, your listing will have to be renewed. Okay, and you can either do this manually after the listing expires, or you can set it to automatic, which most people actually do, so you don't have to go ahead and then type in that you're trying to renew the item again. It's very time consuming, and as a business you don't want to, time is money, right? So you just want to get it out there and do find ways of making your life a little easier. So Etsy has made it kind of easier for you, so I would choose automatic here. Okay, so now the type of file. Okay, so if this is a digital file that you're actually uploading, if you have a file to upload, make sure you pick digital. If you don't have a file to pick, but it's a digital file and you're using like something like template or cordial, pick physical, and then you won't need to upload a file. But I don't know. I think I can make a separate video on how to do that and how that works. But of course, remember, if you're not uploading a file, but it's a digital item that you're selling, then make sure that you have it connected to your cordial account or your template account, so that when a customer downloads or purchases your item, they are able to download the file, because template is sending them information on how to do so. Okay, so it's not necessarily Etsy that's going to do it, but it's going to be template that does it, or cordial that does it for you, okay, on your behalf. So I will probably make a new video on that because that sounds really confusing. But long story short, if you have a file, press digital. If you don't have a file but it's still a digital item, that's totally fine. Go ahead and pick the physical item, and you won't get anything down here to upload the file. But if you press the digital item, if you select the digital, and then go down, exactly, you get this window, and you will then be required to upload a file. So I hope that made sense. But yeah, so I'm personally uploading a file, so I'm going to choose. Let me just quickly. So yeah, if you have a digital item and you're uploading something onto the Etsy platform, like a file type, then choose digital. But if you're not uploading a file, but it's a digital item, like downloadable item that you're selling to your customers, then it would be absolutely fine to pick the printable option. And but then in that case, you would have to connect your cordial account or your template account, and allow that platform to help your customers once they purchase your item. Basically, it's very simple, and I can make a separate video on that if you wish. So now you go to descriptions. I already have a description that I've already written out, so I'm going to just copy and paste that here. Okay, and then we want to actually, let me just show you. So again, I can make a separate video on this, but because I just want to get through it and kind of show you how to do it, I'm not going to go into too much detail in every single section. But essentially what I've written here is just about the product and what's included and the returns and refunds policy. So you can have a read through this to get a gist of what you need to do in your listing. Make sure you add some hashtags at the very bottom of the description, because that will really help you to be found on Etsy. Okay, so production partners. I have never used this option, but let me see. A production partner is anyone who's not a part of your Etsy shop who helps you physically produce your items. So you can add a partner if you wish, add their name, their location, and just a little bit about them, and why are you working with them. Okay, so there are some couple, there are a couple questions that you may want to that you're going to have to answer actually, but I mean, I've never used this personally, so I'm just gonna skip that. Now you want to go to your tags, and I actually skipped this part. Okay, hold on, let me see. Group related listings into sections to help shoppers browse. Okay, so you can add like little sections. That's pretty cool. You could do this. Let's see. I mean, I could do digital planners. So this is like a grouping kind of thing. So say your customer comes onto your profile and you have a bunch of listings that include digital planners. You want to then group them so that customers can see all of your digital planners that you have created. I think that's really cool, and I've never really used this feature, so but now I know. So that's basically what you do. You put you give it a little title, you save, and it will just go straight to that section. Like, yeah. So that category, I suppose, on your profile. But yeah, that's that. I didn't know. I didn't even see this option. Yeah. So yeah. And I suppose I'm very new to Etsy as well, guys. So I'm learning as well as you are. So just bear with me as well. Okay, so now you go to tags. I've already put in, by the way, 2 tags off camera, but yeah, I have a couple tags here. Well, only 2 actually. But I'll be adding more. And you have I think in total you have 13 tags. Yeah, use all 13 tags to get around. Okay, to be found. Sorry. So yeah, you can add tags. You can use eRank to kind of help you with the tags. So yeah, I mean, you can just type in any word that you think customers will be looking for. And I mean, how do you want your customers to find your listing? That's the question you want to be asking yourself. So this is, of course, a daily planner. This is a printable. This is a downloadable item. This is a stationary item. So I could stationary planner, and you can just keep going. Make sure make sure you're doing your research, obviously, when you're doing this part as well. The title and the tags can be a separate video that I can make for you guys, because ultimately you want to be using SEO in order for people to find you. Okay, and of course if you do it correctly, then you will get sales like 100%. So yeah. So yeah, add all of your tags, materials if you have any. If you're using materials, you can add them, and then you come to the price. Okay, so how do you want to price? Okay, your item. So I'm going to price this at, I'm just going to say £5. Quantity, I'm just going to say 100. Okay. And yeah, so okay, so I'm actually going to personalize it as well and tell people that this is a digital download, because some people don't read, so you have to make it stand out, this like message, this disclaimer, you need it to stand out on your profile, on your listing. So you got to tell them before they put it into their cart. So this is a digital download item. And nothing will be shipped. I mean, you can do probably a better job than I did, but this is just for example purposes. But this is something that you want to utilize, the personalization section. Okay, because it's very important that customers know that this is a digital product and that nothing will be shipped to them. It's a digital download item, nothing will be shipped to you. Thank you. Actually, say, if you understand, please type yes. Thank you. So this is a digital download item. Nothing will be shipped to you. If you understand, please type yes. Thank you. And you have to really get them to read this, and you really need to be direct with them, because there are customers that are going to come to you and be like, oh, I didn't know that this was a digital download. Oh, I haven't received my so and so thing that I purchased from you. Where is it? Like, they can open a case, and you don't want that. Okay, guys, so please do turn this on and write a instruction for buyers like thing, and yeah, and then you'll be good. Okay, so now you want to upload your file. Of course, if you have nothing to upload, skip this part. Okay, but make sure that it's connected to Cordial, template, or whatever. Okay, but for me, I'm uploading a digital file because I created this on Canva, and I have a couple PDFs and JPEG files that are in this specific zip folder. I'm just going to quickly wait for this because oh, there you go. So yeah, like I said, this is a zip folder, zip file, and I have a couple JPEGs and PDFs that you can edit. And honestly, that's it, guys. That's how you make a listing. You may want to put, more photos if you wish, and promote yourself in some way. And then, it's just a matter of, putting a description, price, and tags, and uploading the file, personalization, of course, as well. Personalize it by giving them a little disclaimer, and that's it. That's all. And then you want to, oh, it's not working, hold on. Sometimes it does that. So let me see what's gone on here. I don't really see anything wrong. Let me see, publish. Oh, okay. So I don't know what that was about, but just press again the publish button and you should be fine. And so this window comes up and it's going to tell you that yeah, let's read it. So there is a non-refundable fee of 20 cent. For me it's 16 p. So for each new listing by publishing, you agree to pay this fee. Yeah, so there's a fee on uploading listings. Okay, so not only is there a transaction fee, there's a listing fee, but we're gonna have to deal with that, and it's not that bad, so it's okay for me. So renew automatically, as you can see, I've already ticked this box. So you want to do that as well, and then publish. And there you have it. That's how you create a listing. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.